Revelio. Revelio. Confringo. What do you have in store for me this time?
Show tiger! Is that you, Royland?
Confringo, what?
Expelliarmus!
Expelliarmus!
Reduction!
Confringo!
Oh, what's the light out of your eyes? Reduction!
Nobody'll believe I defeated an Ashwinder by myself.
4.
Shame I didn't have an audience for that one. Confringo! Revelio. Bombarda! Revelio. Revelio. Bombarda. Revelio. Bombarda. Revelio.
Escape. Back. K. Enter photo mode.
Bombarda. Revelio. Bombarda. Revelio. Bombarda. Merlin himself would be proud. Revelio. Confringo. I should investigate. Revelio. Expelliarmus! Bombarda!
4. Level. Gear. Gear. Face wear. Unidentified. Gold drag. Equipped item. Outfit. Cloaks and robes. Neckwear. Outfit. Wand handle. Level. Talents. Dark arts. Spells. Bombarda mastery. Diffindo mastery. Glacis mastery. Depulso mastery. Core. Stealth. Room of requirement. Core. Dark arts. Purchase talents with slowing curse. Imperio mastery. An enemy under your control with Imperio curses other targets with each successful strike. Required level. 16. Escape. Back. Imperio mastery. An enemy under your control with Imperio curses other targets with each successful strike. Core. 11 out of level. 31. Four. Quests. Solved by the Tangled Web. Crisp and done in the 3 brooms. Solved by the bell. Mouse right button. Surprise meet. Level. Inventory. Inventory. Caligo. Inventory. Map. Clagmerk, the Highlands. Murunweem. Cragcroft's High, the Highlands. Enemy level. The Highlands. Enemy level. 20 to 40. Collection chests. 45 out of 116. Field guide pages. 14 out of 31. Merlin trials. Map. The Highlands. Cragcroft Shore. Along the rocky mouse right button. Mouse right button. Set waypoint. The Highlands. Clagmercote. Cragcroft's Higher. The Highlands. Enemy level. 25 to 40. Collection chests. 45 out of 116. Poitsier Coast. Enemy level. 20 to 40. Collection chests. 1 out of 8. Merlin trials. The Highlands. Collection. Manor Cape. The Highlands. Manor Cape. Murunweem Lake. The Highlands. Enemy level. 20 to 40. The Highlands. Enemy level. 20 to 40. Collection chests. 45 out of 116. Field guide pages. Poitsier Murunweem Lake. Enemy level. 20 to 40. Collection chests. 0 out of 15. The Highlands. Cragcroft's Higher. Clagmer Coast. Enemy level. 30 to 40. Collection chests. 0 out of 5. Infamous Foe. Infamous Foe. Infamous Foe. A formidable and Clagmer Castle. Mouse right. The Highlands. Enemy level.
Thinking in terms of good and evil merely indicates a limited...
Trouble's brewing, and I'm without...
I've heard Central quieter than you. Ha!
What's that? I have a little...
Petrificus totalis! Petrificus totalis! Petrificus totalis! Petrificus totalis! Petrificus totalis! Back for more, I said. Petrificus totalis!
Finger!
Cowards! Fight me fairly!
Confringo!
You're a bit dodgy with your skills, aren't you, sweetheart? Tiger!
Where did you go, coward?
Reductor! How does that feel? Nice drive! Attack up here!
Aha! Back for more. My wand! So.
Not the best place for an unaccompanied student. Petrificus totalis.
Expulso!
Incendio! Defender!
Quite conductive, aren't we? Expulso! Expulso!
This looks like the spot from the treasure map.
I don't trust Ranrock, I'll tell you that. You'll turn on us first chance you get.
Petrificus totalis. Revelio. Petrificus totalis.
Expulso! Expulso! Let's see how you like this.
Confringo.
Anyone looking for troubles found it in me.
Revelio.
Protect us! So very weak.
Levy.
Incendio! Expulso! Enough yet.
Survive this fight! Incendio! Expulso! Incendio! Expulso! Incendio! Expulso! Incendio! I shall kill you for this when I get down! Protego! Expulso! Incendio! Expulso!
Confringo!
Revelio.
Everyone in Upper Hospital shudders when
Revelio.
You can't keep your eyes on the Rocky, you fall to pieces. Is that you there? Stop!
Incendio.
You little coward!
Tell us. This looks like trouble.
I shall cast my eyes closer, best to be sure.
Revelio. I did it. And an Ashwinder, no less. Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
Gear. Level. 31. Inventory. Beasts. Quest items. Musical map. A map containing a musical mystery. Escape. Back. Mouse wheel scroll up, mouse wheel scroll down. Scroll. Escape. Back. Level. Challenges.
That did it. And look, treasure.
Gear. Inventory. Caligo. Quest item. Notes. Notes. Quest items. Beasts. Level. Gear. Faceware. Silver spectacle. Gold rimmed circular. Equipped item. Cloaks and robes. Equipped item. Charming house. Charming house cloak. Charming house cloak. Equipped item. Unidentified back item. Charming house cloak. Extraordinary. Required level. 31. Equipped item. Deluxe house cloak. Extraordinary. Required level. 25. Offense. 69. Defense. 4. Upgrades. 1. Trait slot level. Level. Collections. Appearances. 73 out of 103. Cosmetic alteration. Treasure Seeker's long coat. Treasure Seeker's long coat. Wand handles. Enemies. 53 out. Sylvanus Selwyn. Traits. Anti-venom eye. Decreased damage to concentrate. Herbology 2. Greatly increased concentration 3. Significantly increased herbology 3. Significantly increased damage by all plants. Concentration 3. Significantly increased damage. Brooms. Level. Challenges. Challenges. Combat. Level. Challenges. Combat. 64. Defeat 100 Dark Wizards. Defeat 6 infamous foes. Completed. Defeat 12 infamous foes. Field Guide. Level. Collections. Collection. Appearances. 74. Ingredient. Level. 31. Quests. All. Surprise meet. A basis for black. Tangled web. Crispin Dunn in the Three Broomsticks is looking for someone to check on a friend. Talk to Crispin Dunn. Requirements. Level 31. Map: The Highlands. Clagmer Coast. Clagmer Coast, The Highlands, Marunweem Lake. Birds of a Feather. Mouse right button. Cragcroft's Higher, The Highlands. Marunweem Lake. Manor Cape, Bainburg. Some enemies are vulnerable to certain spells and special rewards will unlock as you progress field guide challenges. Visit the challenges menu to review your challenge progress and collect tier.
Travel broadens the mind.
4.
May I have a moment of your time?
Pardon? Were you calling to me?
I was. I'm Marianne Moffat. Pleasure. At the moment, I'm having a great deal of trouble trying to find a particular Derrickle.
I know what that is. What's that? What's that?
A Derrickle? What's that?
It's a magical bird. Muggles call it a dodo and believe the creature to be extinct, but that's because it can disappear whenever humans draw near. I'm worried about a large albino Derrickle known as Gwynaira. She's a local legend, so of course poachers are after her. If I had her, I'd treat her like a queen, and I could use her molted feathers as fashion accessories.
You'd be better than poachers. I could keep her. You'd be better than poachers.
Seems you're more concerned with the feathers than the bird. But she'd be safer with you than with poachers.
Indeed. They'd pluck her feathers and likely kill her when they were through. I can't seem to rescue her, and I'm worried the Derrickles don't trust me since I've been hanging about their den.
I'll see what I can do. Why not try? I'll see what I can.
I'll keep an eye out for a large white Derrickle.
Oh, thank you. Those gorgeous feathers. And she'd be safe. One last thing. She seems to spend her days in hiding. I've only ever seen her at night. I do hope you're able to save her. Be prepared to chase her. I sometimes wonder if she actually enjoys the
4.
pursuit.
I suppose I should watch for Gwynaira. At night, apparently.
Call out for me, all you.
This is the Derrickle Den. But Miss Moffat said Gwynaira only appears at night.
Thinking in terms of good and evil merely indicates a limited imagination, in my opinion.
Map: The Highlands. Wait.
This must be the Diracall den that Miss Moffat told me about. Now, where is Gwynaira? Arresto Momentum. Got her. Now I need to let Miss Moffat know. Arresto Momentum. Professor Howard will never believe this. Arresto Momentum. Now, I'm only trying to help. Revelio. Tremendo. Arresto Momentum. Revelio. Arresto Momentum. Oh, no, you don't. Revelio. Flipendo. Arresto Momentum. I'll look after you.
Level. Inventory. Inventory. Diracall. 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 Gwynaira the Diracall. Female. Diracalls are plump. Quest items. Quest items. Beasts. Level. Quests. Surprise me. Birds of a feather. Level. 31. Challenges. Quests. Birds of a feather. Map. The Highlands. Poitsier Coast. Merlin Trial. The Highlands. Marunweem Lake. Marunweem Lake. Settings. 4.
Revelio. Revelio.
Escape. Back. Mouse left button. Lumos.
Lumos. Confringo. Accio. Arresto momentum. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Ha. 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 Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio.
Four.
Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Confringo.
Four.
Revelio.
Four.
Expelliarmus.
Four. Four.
meet. He's likely studied here.
Mouse. Point telescope. WS. Zoom. AD. Rotate telescope. Escape. Back.
Revelio. Revelio. Accio.
4.
Seems a pleasant enough little place.
Oh, hello. Any luck?
Miss Moffat, I caught Guinaira.
That's incredible. Was it terribly difficult?
It was easy. It was a challenge.
She was difficult to track down, but I managed in the end.
Believe me, I know. Well, may I have her now?
Yes. It will cost you.
Yes, but I'll be expecting payment first.
I suppose that's fair. I'm well aware of how difficult she must have been to catch. She has such exquisite plumage. Oh, I shall make the finest attire from her feathers. And she'll have a good life too, of course. Thank you so much for bringing me Guinevere. I shall keep her safe and only use her feathers sparingly.
Quests. All. Prepare for your search for the next keeper. Find the location of the third keeper trial. Escape. Back. The headmistress. Tangled web. Tangled web. Crispin done in the 3 brooms. Surprise meeting. Last I talked Poppy, she was worried about the snidget. A basis for Tangled web. Mouse right. Map. Hogsmeade. Collection chests. Tangled web. Tangled web. Tangled web. South Hogs. Many quests. Some quests feature rewards like new spells. New potions and plants can be unlocked for your tool wheel by purchasing recipes from J. Pippin's Potions and Seeds at Dogweed and Deathcap.
Alohomora.
QE. Move green spark. AD. Move red spark. Escape. Back.
Revelio. Revelio.
But breaking into Alfred Lawley's home wasn't the brightest idea. Oh, I do hope Marion and
Excuse me, sir. Are you all right?
Just barely. But I don't want to trouble a student with my woes.
I am indeed a student, but I could very well be able to help you.
I'm not so sure. Name's Crispin Dunn, by the way. I trade in the surrounding hamlets. Do the most business in Arranshire. A lovely little hamlet. Just stunning gardens. Just the other day, the Daily Prophet ran an article on its scenic hedgerows. Actually, before I go on, I should ask. Are you afraid of spiders?
Spiders don't bother me at all.
Spiders don't bother me at all. You'd be impressed by how many I've dispatched lately.
Lucky you. The hamlet's overrun with the vile things, and they're acting abnormally aggressively.
I'm concerned about my customers, of course, but it appears that most of the hamlet's residents fled to safety. It's my friend Mary I worry about. I haven't heard from her and I fear she's trapped in her cottage.
Understandable. But why don't you check on her yourself?
I would, but I have a crippling fear of the eight-legged beasts, which I, unlike you, seem incapable of conquering. I don't know what to do. Can you think of anyone who can help Mary?
I'll see what I can do.
I'll try my very best, Mr. Dunn.
Please do. If you can think of anyone that may be brave enough to help, I'd appreciate it. Thank you. They'll find Arranshire southeast of Hogsmeade, just below the train station.
Map. Hogsmeade. Hogwarts map. Flames. Secret rooms. Special rewards will unlock as you progress field guide challenges.
I'd like to ask you about changing the room's ambience.
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
Never mind. I'd like something natural and earthy. I'd like it to feel warm and cozy.
I'd like the room to be warm and comfortable, as if I'm floating inside a mug of butterbeer.
Oh, sounds perfect. Dick thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
Escape. Back. Altering spell. Wingardium Leviosa. Altering spell. Transfiguration. Desk of description. A desk which can be used to identify unknown pieces of gear and their properties. Black. Mouse left button. Confirm. Mouse wheel scroll down, mouse wheel scroll up. Rotate object. Left control. Hold. Disable. Default. Blue. Green. Pink. Purple. Purple. Level 31. Gear. Unidentified face item. Silver spectacles. Headwear. Sleek sorcerer hat. Equipped item. Cloaks and unidentified steel blue robe. Outfit. Unidentified neckwear. Brown pomade. Equipped item. Level. Collections. Appearances. 75 out of 103. Cosmetic conjurations. 67 out of 140. Level 31. Gear. Handwear. Handwear. Equipped item. Facewear. Equipped item. Sanguine mask. Sanguine mask. Legendary. Ceramic mask. Silver spec. Ceramic mask. Legendary. Equipped item. Brown eye of newt goggles. Legendary. Required level. Equipped item. Ceramic mask. Legendary. Gold dragonides. Equipped item. Equipped item. Brown eye of newt goggles. Equipped item. Gold dragonide spectacle. Blue solar protect. Facewear. Headwear. Sleek sorcerer hat. Verdant hat. Sleek sorcerer hat. Neckwear. Equipped item. Cloaks and robe. Cloaks and robe. Equipped item. Charming house cloak. Equipped item. Resplendent robe. Legendary. Equipped item. Equipped item. Resplendent robe. Legendary. Required level. Equipped item. Equipped item. Equipped item. Equipped item. Outfit. Worn Quidditch. Equipped item. Worn Quidditch uniform. Facewear. Charms Professor. Invisible facewear. This clothing item will appear. Neckwear. Headwear. Cloaks and robes. Top of the class cloak. Dragon hide protect. Treasure Seeker's long coat. Azkaban prisoner coat. Heridiana. Dragon hide protectors. Top of the class cloak. Azkaban prisoner coat. Slytherin relic house uniform. Treasure Seeker's long coat. Merlin's cloak. Treasure Seeker's long coat. Dark arts robe. A robe suited to the neckwear. Equipped item. Outfit. Outfit appearance. Azkaban prisoner uniform. Legendary armored attire. Debonair socialite ensemble. An ensemble for fine feather finders, or red plaid garb. Celtic attire. An extraordinary ensemble with a mystical aura. Outfit. Equipped item. Level. Collections. Escape. Beast petting brush. Puffskein. Neasel. Beast care. Beast inventory. Neasel. 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 Diricol. Beast inventory. Puffskein. Beast inventory. Caligo. Male. The hippogriff is a majestic beast with Diricol. Male. Diricol. 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 Male. Diricol. Thestral. Beast inventory. Giant purple toad. Beast inventory. High wing. Enchanted loom. Equipped item. Ceramic mask. Upgrades. Use the loom to upgrade your gear. Upgrade gear. Equipped item. Equipped item. Equipped item. Resplendent robe. Legendary. Required. Equipped item. Resplendent robe. Legendary. Upgrades. Use the loom to upgrade gear. Charming house. Equipped item. Outland dueling glove. Equipped item. Equipped item. Deluxe house. Equipped item. Gold rimmed circular spectacles. Brown eye of nude goggles. Legendary. Brown eye of nude goggles. Legendary. Required level. Equipped item. Traits. Traits you have. Anti-venom. Goblin silver resistance eye. Decreased damage taken. Lupus concentrate. Goblin silver resistance 2. Greatly decreased damage taken from goblins. Trait requirements. Diricol feather. Gold rimmed circular. Brown eye of nude goggles. Legendary. Required level. 28. Defense. Sanguine mask. Equipped item. Ceramic mask. Control eye. Increased damage with ancient magic. Protego shielding 2. Greatly decreased damage taken from dark wizards. Trait requirements. Diricol feather. 12 out of 1. Mouse left button. Weave trait. Concentration. Goblin silver. Concentration 2. Greatly increased damage of all damage. Equipped item. Equipped item. Equipped item. Equipped item. Warren Quidditch uniform. Warren Quidditch uniform. Equipped item. Equipped item. Charming house cloak. Deluxe house cloak. Extraordinary. Equipped item. Resplendent robe. Traits. Protego shielding 2. Greatly decreased damage taken from dark wizards. Trait requirements. Diricol feather, concentration 2. Greatly increased damage of all damage spells. Trait requirements. Diricol feather, gold dragon, charming house cloak. Deluxe house cloak. Extraordinary. Required level 25. Equipped item. Resplendent robe. Equipped item. Equipped item. Equipped item. Equipped item. Equipped item. Whimsical nightcap. Legendary. Deluxe house. Equipped item. Ceramic mask. Legendary. Sanguine mask. Equipped item. Gear. Level. Handwear. Facewear. Equipped item. Headwear. Equipped item. Neckwear. Equipped item. Loosened house cloaks and robes. Equipped item. Outfit. Equipped item. Rose riding attire. Legendary. Required level. Outfit. Worn Quidditch uniform. Legendary. Equipped item. Handwear. Level 31. Enchanted loom. Worn Quidditch, steel blue. Equipped item. Traits. Protego shielding eye. Decreased damage taken from dark wizards. Trait requirements. Laceration 3. Significantly increased damage with destruction 3. Significantly increased damage with Conf Ringo. Trait requirements. Neasal fur. 34 out of 1. Mouse left button. Weave trait. Scorching 2. Greatly increased damage with Incendio. Cruelty 2. Greatly increased, Explosive 2. Greatly increased damage with Bombarda. Trait requirements. Diricol feather. Explosive 2. Greatly increased damage with equipped item. Loosened house emblem scarf. Equipped item. Outland dueling gloves. Legendary. Required level. Equipped item. Resplendent robe. Equipped item. Rose riding. Equipped item. Whimsical nightcap. Traits. Traits you have collected. Control 2. Greatly increased damage with Ancient Magic Throw. Trait requirements. Diricol feather. 9 out of 1. Mouse left button. Control 2. Greatly increased damage with Ancient Magic Throw. Trait requirements. Diricol feather. 9 out of 1. Equipped item. Gold rimmed equipped item. Ceramic mask. Legendary. Equipped item. Loosened house. Equipped item. Outland dueling gloves. equipped item. Resplendent robe, equipped item. Rose riding attire, equipped item. Whimsical nightcap. Map. Settings. Hogsmeade map. Hogsmeade Square, South Hogsmeade. Some quests feature rewards like new spells or collection items. Consult the quest log to help you decide which quest to complete. Four. Felix Full 0. Focus Potion 2. 2. 0. Focus Potion 3. 3. 0. 3. Maxima Potion 0.
It is wonderful to see you back here.
Vesters and Venom. Gold Dragonide Spectacles. Blue Solar Protection Goggles. Charming House Silver Spectacles. Gold Rimmed Verdant Hat. Worn Quidditch Uniform. Brown Pommet Scarf. Sanguine Mask. Deluxe House Cloak. Steel Blue Sleek Sorcerer Hat. Brown Eye of Newt Goggles. Legendary.
Penny wishes you safe and wondrous travels.
Revelio.
Quests. Tangled Web. I told Crispin Dunn that I would map. South Hogwarts region. South Hogwarts region. Arranshire. Arranshire. Q will protect you from incoming blockable attack. Our Revelio can sometimes help reveal the solution to a difficult magic puzzle.
This must be Arranshire. I'd best keep an eye out for spiders. Revelio.
Spider parts.
Confringo. Expelliarmus. Potato. Stupefy. Stupefy. They're even more aggressive than I'd expected. Stupefy. Incendio. Defender. Potato. Defender. Incendio. Potato. Expelliarmus. Bombarda. Surely that's the last of them.
Escape. Back. Reparo.
Reparo. Revelio. Revelio. Alohomora.
QE. Move green spark. AD. Move red spark. Escape. Back.
Revelio.
My dear one. You asked about what happened in Arranshire.
Confringo. Revelio. Expelliarmus!
You swindler. Thought you might have joined the Ashwinders by now.
Revelio.
Thunder assassin. A remarkable thing you did there, to say the least.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio.
Due to the plague of spiders, I have decided to temporarily leave my home.
Alohomora.
QE. Move green spark. AD. Move red spark. Escape. Back.
Revelio.
I've changed my mind. I'm moving.
Revelio. Revelio.
You swindler.
Oh no, this must be Mary. Poor woman. Revelio.
H. I have delivered the spider venom as requested. Prompt payment is now due. The new cluster of SPID Earlings in my cellar workshop have almost hatched. I can provide more venom soon, once, of course, I have—
If Mary was breeding these things in her cellar, that means there are more underground. I'll need to destroy every last spider in that cellar if this is to end. Revelio.
Force and Q will protect you from incoming blockable attacks, and holding Q will fall.
Revelio. This is where Mary bred the spiders. They're not here now. Well, this isn't a good sign. These spiders have gone somewhere. A ladder. I'm not sure I want to know where this leads. Best be ready for whatever I may find down there. Exacts. I need to find and destroy all of these before the situation gets even worse. Expelliarmus. Bombarda. That's one exact destroyed. I should get the rest. Revelio. Eight legs is simply too big. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Half finished, but I need to destroy all of those things. Revelio. Bombarda. This is definitely going to anger your parents.
I finally found the perfect place to breed my spider colony, and it was quite literally under my nose the whole time.
I suppose I know what happened to Mary Portman now. She was breeding the spiders. Revelio. Descendo! Bombarda! Revelio. Bombarda! I hate to think that they see me, but I don't see them. Bombarda! Revelio. Bombarda! Revelio. Bombarda! Imperial! Descendo! Bombarda! Revelio. Revelio. Bombarda! I won't let you harm Aranshire any more than you already have. Revelio. Bombarda! That's the last of the spider sacks. Revelio. I hope that's the last spider. Bombarda! Here. Imperial! Bombarda! Descendo! Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. No, wait, that's the last one. And she's angry. For the rest of my life after that. Revelio.
Settings. Quests. Level 31.
Incendio. 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 Expelliarmus. Bombarda. Bombarda. Flipendo. Incendio! Incendio!
For spell, field guide challenges are the only way to earn experience points and levels. New challenges will be discovered as you advance.
Sconder assassin. Remarkable thing you did. You swindler. Thought you might have joined the Ashwinders by now.
Map. Hogwarts Valley, South Hogwarts U. Arranshire. The Highlands. The Highlands. South Hogwarts region. Enemy level. The Highlands. Hogsmeade map. Hogsmeade map. Hogsmeade. South Hog. Track undiscovered flow flames to unlock permanent. Some enemies are vulnerable to certain spells and techniques in your arsenal. Visit the collections menu to discover hidden enemy weaknesses.
Mr. Dunn, I have some news.
Thank Merlin. About my sweet friend Mary.
She was an innocent victim. She was the victim of her own greed.
It seems poor Mary was breeding spiders in her home for profit and vastly underestimated their propensity to multiply.
Oh, Mary, what untoward scheme were you involved in? If she needed financial assistance, she could have just come to me.
She didn't deserve this. Few do.
I am sorry about your friend, but you'll be relieved to know that I cleared out the spiders. It's safe to return now.
You? You cleared out the spiders? I can't believe it, but I'm certainly relieved.
I imagine the first order of business will be to help the amulet rebuild. I suppose I have nothing to fear from dead spiders.
Indeed you don't. It's not a pretty sight. Indeed you don't.
Even so, you'll want to prepare yourself. The place needs something of a clean-up.
Thank you again for all you've done. I shall keep you apprised of the hamlet's rebuilding.
Glad I could be of help, and I look forward to visiting your shop the next time I'm in Arranshire.
To dearly departed Mary.
Folks still talk about you taking down that troll in the village circle. You certainly made an impression. Alfred Lawley's none too pleased.
Quests. Surprise meeting. A basis for the headmistress speaks. Surprise meeting. Map. The Highlands. Forbidden Merlin trial. Jackdaw's tomb. Jackdaw's tomb. Near the entrance to mouse right button. Our Revelio. Field guide challenges are the only way to earn. Remember to spend your talent points. Talents can significantly improve the power of your favorite spells and abilities, allowing you to map. The Highlands. Jackdaw's tomb. 4.
Abandoned long ago, no doubt.
I can do this. I can do this. They will want to help.
Is this where we're meeting the centaurs?
Well, they don't exactly know we're coming, so it's less of a meeting and more of a surprise, I suppose.
They'll understand. They won't like this.
Once we tell them about the Snidgets, they'll understand why we came and they'll want to help.
I hope you're right. Perhaps they'll be able to tell that we're sincere. There's something about them that's so knowing. It's almost unnerving.
Centaurs are known for being wise. Centaurs don't know any more than the rest of us.
I suppose they are known for having an air of omniscience.
That's exactly the right word. Never mind.
What is it?
It's nothing, truly. We've no secrets to hide.
Speaking of secrets, I do want to tell you why Victor Rookwood's after me. He's working with Ranrock, and Ranrock's after something I found at Gringotts. Fig had a portkey that led us there after the dragon attack. It's a bit of a long story, and Fig asked that I not speak of it yet.
Goodness. Well, that certainly helps explain a bit about what we saw back at Horntail Hall. Of course, I'll guard your secret as if it were my own. Even the centaurs won't know.
We'll simply be honest with them about what we're trying to do. They'll have to help us, won't they?
Yes, of course. You're absolutely right. We'll meet with them, tell them about the Snidgets, and I'm sure it'll all be fun.
What do you think you're doing here, humans?
Please! We were hoping to speak with you.
Ah! I suppose you'd like a tale for your friends of the time you spoke to a centaur, and it spoke back.
No, never. We're here because we need your help.
Enough! You made a grave error in judgment in coming here, little witch.
Leave them be, Alec. We do not harm the young. It is not our way.
You forget your place, old fool. I'm the leader of this herd, and while you cling to our way, their kind continue to slaughter beasts like us without a care.
From what I can see, they have slaughtered no one. They will leave here unharmed.
Mark my words, Doran. If I ever see them again, it will be all 3 of your heads.
Foolish children. Do you know what happens to wizards who wander here? Now, follow me before
Golden
I...
Snidgets are still alive, and the poachers are after them. They know that the key to finding them lies in the moonlight, but they don't know what that means, yet. Please, help us find the Snidgets before the poachers do.
Could it be? In the south, there is a cave within which lies what the poachers seek. A moonstone. Retrieve it and place it in the henge in the forest. I, on the other hand, must go speak with the herd. Find me after you have done this.
I don't understand. So the moonlight mentioned in the journal doesn't refer to actual moonlight, but to a moonstone. What do moonstones have to do with Snidgets? And why was he so certain about where we could find one?
I trust him. Centaurs know things. He was annoyingly cryptic. Isn't Moonstone common? He was annoyingly cryptic.
Isn't Moonstone all around us? Why retrieve one from a cave?
Knowing centaurs, I suspect he's referring to a specific moonstone. We'll likely know it when we see it.
I trust him.
I don't know, but I am inclined to believe him, what with his being a centaur and all.
I am too. It is a shame how quickly he left. What was his name? Doran.
That's what the leader of the herd called him.
Well, if Doran knows something we don't, I'd rather act now and ask questions later. I can head to the library and start looking into the cave you mentioned. I'll let you know what I find.
4.
is one of those tables Professor Shah mentioned.
Mouse. Point telescope. WS. Zoom. AD. Rotate telescope. Escape. Back. Four. Map. Merlin Forbidden Forest quests. A basis for blackmail. Map. North Hogwarts region. Merlin tribe. The Highland. The Highlands. Hogsmeade. Hogsmeade Valley. North Ford Bog. North Ford. Hogsmeade map. Hogsmeade. Collection chests. South Hogsmeade. Olive and world map. Hogsmeade Valley. Hogsmeade J. Open quest log. Hogsmeade Valley. South Hogwarts region. Hogsmeade. Hogsmeade. The only all-wizarding village in Britain. Collection chests. 4 out of 5. Field guide pages. 34 out of 50. Mooncalf Den. Hogsmeade map. Hogsmeade. Look for Fluffling. A Hogsmeade vendor is looking to find beasts. Q will protect you from incoming blockable attacks, and holding Q will follow up with a stupefy counter-attack that temporarily stuns certain.
Are we?
Are you ready to put an end to Harlow?
I'm ready to do what's needed to take Harlow down. I know you have a plan.
We must gather information from the friends of Mr. Bickle that Archie and Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Agabus Filbert, Otto Dibble, and Mr. and Mrs. Rabe.
All right.
I suggest that you speak with each of them while I head to the Hogshead. I saw some Ashwinders heading there. And as my mother would never go near the Hogshead, she is less likely to learn of my activities than if I were to wander the village questioning its residents.
I'll speak with Mr. Bickle's friends. Where can I find them?
Where am I to find these friends of his?
I do not know about Mr. Rabe, but his wife, Daisy, is often in Hogsmeade, as is Agabus Filbert. And Otto Dibble, he works at Gladrags, so you will likely find him there.
I'll speak with Mr. Bickle's friends. What am I hoping?
What sort of information am I trying to gather from these people?
They may know what evidence Mr. Bickle had against Harlow, or they may have evidence of their own. We simply need to know whatever they know.
I'll speak with Mr. Bickle's friends.
Very well. I'll speak with them. See what I can learn.
I knew I could rely on you. We need to know how they are being blackmailed by Rookwood and Harlow. Meet me here after you have spoken with them. Hopefully, by the time you return, I will be able to move a bit more freely.
If he thinks it's got half the
Tomes and Scroll. Material Refiner Spellcraft. Unlocks the ability to conjure a Material Refiner. Use it to produce Moonstone essential for additional conjuration spellcrafts. Potting table with 5 small pots. Potting table with 2 medium pots spell. Potting table with a medium pot spellcraft. Chopping station spellcraft. Unlocks the ability to conjure a chopping station. This station periodically produces a plant byproduct, so keep an eye on it. Dung composter spellcraft. Unlocks the ability to conjure a dung composter. Use it to create fertilizer that can be used to increase the hopping pot spellcraft. Unlocks the ability to conjure a hopping pot. This type of magical little pot will periodically brew a randomly selected potion. Cost 3,000. Material refiner spellcraft. Material refiner spellcraft. Unlocks the ability chopping station spellcraft, hopping pot spellcraft. Dung composter spellcraft. Escape. Gear. Handwear. Unidentified hand, equipped item. Unidentified hand, facewear. Quidditch goggle, silver half, wand handles. Saber, ash brown. Soft spiral, black. Celestial, dark gray. Avian, gray. Wand handles. Headwear. Headwear. Equipped item. Neckwear. Equipped item. Equipped item. Cloaks and robes. Dashing gray long coat. Equipped item. Outfit. Equipped item. Rose riding attire. Level. Challenges. Inventory. Quest items. Notes. Mary's journal page. Notice of moving. Notice of temporary vacation. The Tale of Arranshire. An anonymous letter, informing the reader of notice of moving. A journal entry letting its reader know that the writer had permanently left their home for the city. Level. Collections. Wand handles. Level. Challenges. Combat. Defeat 100 goblins. Defeat 70 spiders. Defeat 100 spiders. 9 out of 100. Complete 30. Complete 20 dueling feats. Complete 32. Exploration. View constellations from 5 unique astronomy. View constellations from 5 unique astronomy tables. 0 out of 5. Collect all traces from 2 ancient magic hotspots. Collect all traces from 6 ancient magic. Pop 5 sets of balloons while on your broom. Pop 10 sets of complete 2 landing platform. Solve 10 Merlin trials. 5 out of 10. Inventory expansion reward. Field guide pages. Collect 8, collect 2, collect 20, collect 8 field guide pages in the Highland. Collect 6, collect 20, collect 50 field guide pages in Hogwarts. Collections. Appearances. Revelio pages. 72 out of 150. Field guide pages discovered with Revelio. Appearances. 78 out of 103. Appearances. Spider Slayer armor. A suit of armor for the bravest arachnid battler, earned by defeating spider. Appearances. 78 out of 103. Enemies. 54 out of 69. The Insatiable Spider. Wand handle. Traits. Goblin Silver Resist. Anti-Venom 2. Wand handles. Wand handles. Conjurations. 71 out of 140. Sinister Oddities Shelf. A shelf packed with curious oddities and creepy curios. Crests. Crests to be displayed on the walls. Conjuration. Brooms. 4 out of 15. Lickety Swift Broom. Designed with aerodynamics in mind, this broom will make travel a breeze. Level. Talents. Outfit. Broom. U-Weaver Broom. Lickety Swift Broom. Designed with aerodynamics in mind, this broom. Night Dancer Broom. Level. Owl Post.
Filbert must be around here somewhere.
Hello there.
Excuse me, Mr. Filbert. I wondered if I might speak with you about your dealings with Theophilus Harlow. I hope to ease Mrs. Bickle's mind by gathering evidence against him.
Oh, tragic what happened to Bickle. He wanted me to speak out against Harlow for an act of violence committed against me. But I feared Harlow's retaliation, and so I refused.
You should have spoken out. You were wise not to speak out.
If you had spoken out against him as Mr. Bickle asked, perhaps Harlow would be locked away by now.
Perhaps. But perhaps I would have suffered a similar fate.
You said that Harlow committed an act of violence against you. Could you tell me what happened?
Before my extraordinary wife, Dulcibella, passed away, she had just completed a small book of poetry. As a surprise for her birthday, one she never had the chance to celebrate, I had the book beautifully bound and plated in gold. One day, Harlow came calling to punish me for having spoken out against the Neanderthals that comprised Rookwood's lot. Before I knew it, I'd been petrified, and Harlow was rifling through my home. He found the book of poetry, with its exquisite gold plating. I watched helplessly, lying there in my entranceway as he walked away with the book, laughing as he went. I was shaken to my core. Still am, to be honest.
I imagine you fear Harlow retaliating again. But do you mind if I share this information with Officer Singer?
I suppose I have no choice. This extortion can't go on forever. You can pass it on to anyone who may be willing to help. Harlow does not like people talking, as you already know.
Now to find Mr. Bickle's other
Huey.
two friends.
Move green spark. AD. Move red spark. Escape. Back.
Revelio.
Armadillo pile have gone up in price.
Mrs. Rabe should be nearby.
Oh, Isco, what have I done?
Mrs. Rabe, I wondered if I might speak with you about Theophilus Harlow. I'm a friend of the Bickles and I'm trying to gather evidence against him.
Poor Joanna and little Archie. And now Harlow has taken my darling Isco.
What do you mean? Why?
I'm a security guard at Gringotts, and my husband is a curse breaker for them. Harlow approached me about helping him extort my colleagues into giving him treasures from the vaults.
And you declined?
Of course I declined. Repeatedly. I thought they'd given up, until I came home one night and found my husband gone, and a note affixed to my door with a knife. The note stated that I only had a few days to reconsider helping with some banking needs, and that my husband would appreciate it if I acted quickly. But the help Harlow wants is help that I cannot give, and my dearest Isco is paying the price.
That is what I needed. Why would Harlow take your husband and not you?
Why wouldn't Harlow extort your husband?
Isco's job is even more removed from the vaults than mine. He travels the world for the bank. He could do nothing for Harlow. I'm the one in the bank on a daily basis, which evidently makes me an enticing target for blackmail.
That is what I needed. Have you given Harlow any information about Gringotts?
Have you helped Harlow since your husband was taken?
No, I'm worried sick about Isco, but he'd never want me to compromise my integrity. I also know that he's extremely clever. That said, I was hoping he would have escaped by now. It makes me concerned as to why he hasn't.
That is what I needed. Does the note confirm?
Are you sure the note means that your husband was kidnapped?
What else could it possibly mean? Besides, I came home to find that someone had trampled the daisies in our garden. It may sound silly, but those were Isco's pride and joy. He would never have let that happen.
That is what I needed.
Thank you, Mrs. Rabe. Knowing the lengths that Harlow will go to is helpful, albeit more than disturbing.
Mr. Bickle was trying to help us, but now he's gone. I don't know what to do.
I shall do all I can to get evidence against Harlow, Mrs. Rabe.
Very well. Here's the note I received. You must be careful as well. Please don't put yourself in danger.
Mrs. Rabe, we do hope you will reconsider helping us with our banking needs.
Some evidence worth hanging on to.
Thank you. I hope it's not too late.
We're on the right track. Now to find the last of Mr. Bickle's friends. Otto Dibble works at Gladrags. I should check there.
Please tell me you didn't take it.
Mr. Dibble, may I speak with you? It's about Theophilus Harlow.
I have nothing to say about him. May I interest you in a stunning cravat today?
Please, sir, I would like to help. I spoke to Mrs. Bickle.
You know the Bickles? All right. But we must be discreet. Can't have Mr. Hill hearing this.
I know Mr. Hill. He was kind to me the day of the troll attack.
Oh, he's a good man. But even he wouldn't understand about Harlow. It started a few weeks ago. I was distracted, reading a note, when you-know-who came into the shop. I hid the note behind the counter and offered to help him. He stared at me for a moment, then asked me to check on an order he'd placed. I went into the storeroom to check on what turned out to be a non-existent order. When I returned, he was holding the note.
What was in the note?
It was a note from Rosie Hill, Mr. Hill's daughter. You see, we've been, secretly engaged these past 6 months. We haven't told Mr. Hill yet. I dare say he has higher hopes for her. Harlow advised me in no uncertain terms that my relationship with Rosie, not to mention my employment here, depended upon my cooperation.
What did he ask you to do?
It all happened so quickly. In an instant, he took a very expensive scarf from the counter, pocketed it, and smiled. He said, "Your secret is safe as long as I can supply my lady friend with delightful items like this every so often." I've been able to cover for his requests until now with some creative bookkeeping, but I can't keep it up for much longer. I'm terrified to say anything. I could never live without Rosie.
Thank you for talking with me.
Thank you for telling me. I'm gathering evidence to take Harlow down.
I would love nothing more than to see him rotting in Azkaban, but be careful. He's an awful man and incredibly dangerous. As for Rosie's letter, should you happen upon it, I have committed it to memory. You may destroy it immediately.
Understood.
Now hurry off before Mr. Hill returns. Where was I?
I've spoken with Mr. Bickle's friends. Now to find Nettie. Aloha Mora.
Huey. Move green spark. AD. Move red spark. Escape. Back.
Revelio. It's not like Natty to be late. She said she was going to the Hog's Head. Perhaps I'll find her there.
4. 4.
Natty must be around here somewhere. Revelio.
Mounted Hog's Head.
Revelio. Natty's wand. She can cast without it. She wanted me to find this. She's in trouble. Revelio will show me where she was taken. Revelio.
Nosy little students get what's coming to them.
Revelio. Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly.
Caps lock. Keeping 1 force, 1 control, and 1 damage spell in your spell set.
It's led to this room. There must be another way forward. Accio. The hidden door. Revelio. Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly. I'd better be sure I'm not seen.
Using that girl as bait. Hamlet's coming for her. You'll have to kill her.
Revelio.
Stupid would be arrogant enough to come in here alone.
One wonders if one's life is indeed cast
sees what I'm capable of.
I don't want to work with Doc.
Sure. Waste of my time when you ask me.
I don't trust Ranrock, I'll tell you that. He'll turn on us first chance he gets.
I know.
I'll find you. Expose them. You don't hurt
Expulsion!
Incendio.
Might want to look up. Thought you could hide from me, did ya? What are your thoughts on electricity? That's just the beginning. You will pay for your
Decide my wand, feel my wrath. You've made a grave mistake. I'm just warming up.
Witch in Felcroft. I was surprised how much jewelry she had. Must have weighed as much as a grapphorn.
Revelio.
You are as dear to me as Nogare, whose voice foretells the
Book of poems that was taken from Agabus Filbert. He'll be thrilled to have this back.
My darling Otto, I have read your last letter over and over
Dr. Dibble's love letter from Rosie. He wanted me to destroy this if I found it. Expelliarmus. you. Guardian Leviosa. Accio. Revelio.
We should speak to her again. Perhaps she'll tell us where we can find that friend of hers.
She's determined to say nothing. The boss will deal with her when he arrives. Plenty of spoils in Cambridge. Never disappoints. You're alive, Ben. Stop that right now.
He must be here somewhere. Revelio. 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 Mr. Rabe? Daisy told me you'd been abducted.
You spoke with my wife. How is she?
Worried about you. Are you all right?
I am all right. Thank you for coming. These locks are cursed, and there's an anti-apparition jinx on the cells. Even Natty's skill with wandless magic cannot free us. I need you to find my wand.
Use mine. We'll find yours together once you're out of there.
I need my wand for this. Using one with which I have no connection may not work as well or as quickly, and we cannot risk detection.
I shall do my best. Any idea where it might be?
It's nearby. I can sense it.
Understood. I'll find it.
Your friend...
Revelio.
It must be blocked by something.
Mr. Abe's wand could be in there.
QE. Move green spark. AD. Move red spark. Escape. Back.
I can tell.
Mr. Abe's wand. He'll be glad to have this back. Confringo! Mr. Abe, I found your wand.
Well done. I knew it was nearby. Now, You best stand back. One never knows how a curse will react to being broken.
Thank you, Mr. Isco.
My pleasure. And thank you, my friend. We owe our lives to your bravery. I may be too weak to disapparate with you both, but I can try.
You go ahead. Find Officer Singer. We will get out of here on our own.
Very well. But be careful. Thank you, my young friends.
Be prepared for a fight. These Ashwinders must pay. Hush now.
Escape. Back. Mouse left button. Evanesco. Transfiguration. Vanishes items and returns Moonstone when transformation. Control. Transforms objects and enemies into alternate forms.
Let's find Officer Singer and put an end to Harlow once and for all.
4 spells. Remember the tools that exist to help you navigate objectives. The V-Charmed Compass and Minimap can work together to help you reach
Natsai Onai. I should have known. And you, the troll dispatcher. Oh, thank goodness the two of you are safe. Isco Rabe told me a couple of students had rescued him. Should have known it was you two.
Is Mr. Rabe all right?
He is. I sent him home to his wife. Miss Onai, your mother will not be pleased to learn that you're still risking your safety pursuing these dangerous men.
Actually, Officer Singer, Natty and I learned of several Hogsmeade residents who've had their lives threatened by the Ashwinders. In addition to abducting Mr. Rabe to blackmail his wife and Natty, Rookwood and Harlow have also extorted Agabus Filbert and Otto Dibble.
I will look into all of that. As for the two of you, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but you are taking great risk. Next time, please let the authorities handle the Ashwinders.
Understood. The authorities...
With all due respect, officer, the authorities haven't done much about any of this.
There's more to taking down an organization like the Ashwinders than simply storming in and hauling them off based on a few accusations. I must insist that you leave them to us. We shall have no further discussion on this. Natsai, you may wish to speak with your mother about this before I do.
My mother will not like this. Thank you again for rescuing me. We shall speak soon.
Map. Hogsmeade. Gladrag's Wizard Wear. South Hogsmeade. Quests. The Headmistress Speaks. The Portrait of Map. Hogsmeade. J. Pippin's Potions. Fluflame's Location. Secret Rooms. Room of a white outline. Hold tab to inspect crafting requirements for plants and potions in your tool. Beast Inventory. Diricol. Male. Diricals are plump.
After we tell Mr. Hill of our recent marriage.
Escape. Lumos. Beast Petting Brug.
Fringo.
Niazel. Jobber Knoll. Niazel. Beast Inventory. Jobber Knoll, Niazel. Puffskeen. Puffskeen. Beast Inventory. Beast Inventory. Caligo. Diricol. Diricol. Male. Diricol. Beast Inventory. Giant Purp Caligo. Beast Inventory. Active Beast. Escape.
Revelio.
Beast Inventory. Diricol. Male. Nurtured. 23 minutes and 50. Level 31. Inventory. Owl Post. Professor Sharp. Auto Dibble. The Ashvinders have ceased pestering. Lucan Brattleby. Level. Owl Post. Quests. Level. Owl Post. Gear. Gear. Handwear. 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 Inventory. Deer Call. 23 minutes and 33 seconds. Beast Care. Feed and brush this beast and it will release magical materials that... Level. 31. Inventory. Resources. Resources. 30. 64. 181. 14. 32. 44. 46. 52. 14. 18. Level. 31. Escape. Level. Inventory. Gear. Headwear. Equipped item. Whimsical Knight. Straw Sun Hat. Light Sun Hat. Light Sun Hat. Secret Solver's Tailor Hat. Equipped item. Secret Solver's Tailor. Equipped item. Secret Solver's Tailor Hat. Light Sun Hat. Neckwear. Neckwear. Lavender Patch Scarf. Equipped item. Loosened House Emblem Scarf. Legendary. Required level. Spring Ivy Scarf. Legendary. Equipped item. Loosened House Emblem Scarf. Legendary. Required level. 26. Offense. 79. Spring Ivy Scarf. Legendary. Equipped item. Spring Ivy Scarf. Equipped item. Loosened House Emblem Scarf. Legendary. Required level. Spring Ivy Scarf. Legendary. Equipped item. Level. Inventory. Enchanted Loom. Equipped item. Secret Salt. Traits. Traits you have collected. Concentration 3. Concentration 3. Significantly increased damage of all damage spells. Ambush 3. Significantly. Herbology 3. Significantly increased damage by all plants. Trait required. Unforgivable 3. Significantly increased damage dealt to cursed targets. Concentration 3. Significantly increased damage of all damage spells. Trait requirements. Gear. Level. Facewear. Outfit. Cloaks and robes. Equipped item. Resplendent robe. Legendary. Neckwear. Cloaks and robes. Equipped item. Resplendent robe. Neckwear. Equipped item. Spring Ivy Scarf. Cloaks and robes. Cloaks and robes. Equipped item. Resplendent robe. Handwear. Facewear. Equipped item. Headwear. Cloaks and robes. Outfit. Cloaks and robe. Neckwear. Equipped item. Cloaks and robes. Equipped item. Resplendent. Level. Quests. Grief and Vengeance. Level. Talents. Enchanted Loom. Equipped item. Resplendent robe. Traits. Traits you have collected. Concentration 2. Concentration 2. Concentration 3. Significantly increased damage of all damage spells. Unforgivable 3. Significantly increased damage dealt to cursed targets. Ambush 3. Unforgivable 3. Equipped item. Brown leather. Equipped item. Spring Ivy Traits. Traits you have collected. Unforgivable 3. Significantly increased damage dealt to cursed targets. Trade requirement, equipped item. Secret solvers, upgrades. Use the loom to upgrade gear. Outland, equipped item. Spring Ivy's, upgrades. Use the loom to upgrade gear. Equipped item. Equipped item. Equipped item. Brown leather gloves. Scarecrow sword, brown leather gloves. Equipped item. Brown leather gloves. Equipped item. Light sun hat, equipped item. Equipped item, equipped item. Map. The Great Hall. Hogsmeade map, Steepley and Sons. New potions and plants can be unlocked for your tool wheel by purchasing recipes from J. Pippin's Potions and Seeds, a Hogsmeade vendor.
Said that travel broadens the mind.
It is wonderful to see you back here.
Vesters and silver half rim spectacle, brown leather gloves. Outland dueling gloves. Quidditch goggles. Lavender patch scarf. Dashing gray long coat. Light sun hat. Stinger dueling gloves. Scarecrow sorcerer hat. Velvet school robe. Dual list attire. Straw sun hat. Brown leather gloves. Whimsical nightcap. Legendary. Required level 30. Loosened house emblem scarf. Legendary. Required level 26.
Penny wishes you safe and wondrous travels.
Owl Post. Professor Fig. Exit to main. Save game. Empty saves. Tangled web. Exploring. Level. Settings. Save complete. Quests. Grief and Vengeance. Mouse right button. Map. Flames locations. Grief and Vengeance. Great Hall. 4 spells. Remember to spend your talent points. The icon means either you cannot mount in your location or you are already mounted and cannot dismount. Gear. Level. Headwear. Facewear. Legendary, Dark Arts Mask. Niffler Mask. Blue Soul, gold-rimmed hexagonal spectacles. Orange Eye, gold-rimmed hexagonal spectacles. Asylum Mask. Asylum Mask, Orange Eye of Newt goggles. Silver 4 Eyes spectacles. A well-appointed pair, Solar Protection goggles. Silver 4 Eyes, Solar Protection Quidditch goggles. Gold wooden gold-rimmed hexagonal spectacles. Silver spectacles. Gold-rimmed hexagonal, silver half-rim spectacle, cloaks and robes. Neckwear. Loosened coat, loosened brown pommet scarf. Forest ivy scarf. Banded color scarf. Fringed brush stroke scarf. Fringed forest lock scarf. Forest tartans, fringed forest locks, brown pommet scarf, loosened brown pommet scarf, loosened brown pommet scarf. Loosened house emblem scarf. Loosened black and white pinstripe scarf. Dusky wool scarf. Loosened house brown pommet scarf. A well-appointed treasure seeker's scarf. A scarf. Top of the class scarf. Carmine starry-eyed seer's scarf. A scarf and fringed house scarf. Loosened house emblems, dark desert scarf. Headwear. Charms Professor tasseled kufi. Treasure seekers bike, urchin hat. Spider slayer helmet. A helmet for the bravest killer, dark flat cap. Indigo sorcerer hat. Striking paisley hat, fairy green sorcerer hat. Indigo sorcerer hat. Secret solver's tailor hat. A tailor hat in damask fabric for the urchin hat. Troll hat. Halloween pumpkin mask, urchin hat. Urchin hat, flying mounts, handwear. Equipped item. Headwear. Equipped item. Face wear. Hand wear appearance. Checked gloves. Blue leather gloves. Charms Professor gloves. Legendary gloves. Blue leather gloves. A standard black rivet gloves. Unbeatable Quidditch gloves. Black rivet gloves. Crimson Quidditch gloves. Equipped item. Sleek dueling gloves. Ornate ebony. Refined dueling glove. Refined dueling gloves. Equipped item. Ornate two-tone gloves. Rugged dueling gloves. Unbeatable Quidditch gloves. A well-appointed pair of legendary elf-made outfit. Equipped item. Rose riding attire. Legendary. Level 31.
I have been meaning to speak with you.
I still can't believe we escaped the Ashwinders.
You may not realize it, but you are the talk of the school since you saved me that day.
I wonder how everyone knows about it.
I told my mother in the hope that she would be more forgiving of what I have been up to if it came from me. She likely told other professors, and news travels quickly. Unfortunately, she might, in fact, have been even less forgiving than I'd hoped.
She should be proud of you. Her concern is warranted.
If she knew more about what you've done, I suspect she'd be proud.
If she knew any more about what I've done, she would never let me out of her sight again.
I'm sorry. Has Officer Singer done anything with the evidence we provided?
She has not. Harlow is as strong as ever. Someone needs to stop him, whether it is us or Officer Singer. If someone had stopped the monsters like him in Matabeleland, my father would be alive today.
What exactly happened to your father?
It was a beautiful day. My mother had gone to tend to a neighbor who was ill, and so my father and I were galloping in the savannah.
Galloping? Your father was also an animagus, I take it?
He could become the most majestic giraffe, and he would carry me on his back, my arms around his neck. We were on our way home when we surprised a group of bandits who had come from our village. One of them saw me just as he removed a scarf from his face. He shouted and then aimed his rifle.
He didn't want you to identify him.
Exactly. In an instant, my father bowed his neck to protect me and was hit. As he fell, my father changed back into his human form. When the bandits saw this, they turned and ran in fear. Magic terrified them, and then he was gone. And it was all my fault.
Your fault? How so?
He died protecting me. If I had been capable of protecting myself, he would still be alive today. My mother and I tried to go on without him, but it became too much for us there. A few years later, we left to come to Scotland.
I'm so sorry, Natty.
I'm sorry, Natty. I can't imagine what you've been through. Your father sounds exceptional.
He was. Truly extraordinary. And thank you for your kind words. We all have our burdens. My father had a saying about that.
Yes, I remember. Rain does not fall on one roof alone.
Exactly. Soon you and I will put an end to the Ashwinders, beginning with Harlow. And once he is gone, we will turn our attention to Rookwood. We are making progress, and we will succeed. Thank you again for saving me. You deserve all of the praise you have received.
Map. Flame's location. The library. The bell tower wing. West Tower. Beast's classroom. West Tower. The headmistress speaks. J. West Tower. 4 spells can be assigned to your spell set. 4 spells can be assigned to your spell set. 3 additional spell sets may be purchased with talent points. Quests. All. Level 31.
Revelio.
Now the raid is on her. Should never have trusted them.
It's a relief to finally have an answer as to why.
Confringo!
Revelio.
Confringo!
Revelio.
Wooden cat.
I wish Hogwarts would teach us how to become animagi. They do it wagably.
Alohomora.
QE. Move green spark. AD. Move red spark. Escape. Back.
Revelio.
Alchemy class.
Welcome back.
Hello, Professor. I have news. The goblins are looking for something. Another repository. They've built drills to help with their search.
Most troubling.
Are these repositories like the broken container I found at Rookwood Castle?
They are. I fear we have no time to lose. Have a look at the map. Fortunately, the next trial is fairly nearby.
It's Hogwarts.
As you know, I was headmistress in my time. My portrait hangs in the headmaster's office. In fact, I witnessed Professor Black learn of your arrival. And I'll confess that I wondered about you.
Wait, is the next trial in the headmaster's office?
It is. I had hoped that when the time came, the occupant of that office would be of help to us. Unfortunately, this headmaster seems wildly unconcerned with anything but himself. You'll need to access the office while he's away.
I understand. Very well. We'll find some way to get in.
Good. I shall meet you in my portrait there. Until then.
Map. Fleur Flames locations. U. The bell tower wing. The Bell Tower Wing. Summoner's Court. Match 2. You. All's well. The Bell Tower Wing. The Astronomy Wing. All's well that ends bell. A Hufflepuff in the Astronomy Wing seems upset about something. Perhaps I can help. Mouse right button. Transfig. Defense against the Dark Arts Tower. Professor Fig's classroom. Defense against. The appearance of any gear can be altered in the gear. A Hogsmeade vendor is looking to find beasts a good home, and offers coin for any you bring to her. Consider her offer when your vivarium or inventory is full.
Now what am I supposed to do?
Pardon me, is everything all right?
No, it's not. We only had 2 bells to go, but she just had to go and spoil things.
I'm afraid I don't follow. Who spoiled things? Also, what bells?
Professor Black ordered Mr. Moon to take down the bells in the bell tower. Said they were giving him a headache. Those bells are a part of Hogwarts. I wasn't about to let that happen. So, I asked my friend Adelaide to help me put them back. We've always been a duo of sorts, Adelaide and Evangeline. Addie and Evie. Anyway, it was going swimmingly until Black started asking questions. Then she wasn't comfortable with our rule breaking. Now I'm stuck, unable to tell which bell goes where.
I might be able to help with.
Perhaps I could help put the bells back up.
Really? Oh, that would be wonderful. The bells are in the bell tower just above the music room. You're certainly of more help than Adelaide.
I imagine the bells are just inside the bell tower. Revelio.
142 staircases, and this is where they put me.
Revelio. The bells are back up, Evangeline.
Oh, you're a credit to the school. I can't wait to hear them. I can't wait for the headmaster to hear them. I wish I could see his face. Future generations may not truly appreciate what you've done, but I do. And I hope that you do as well. You don't know how much this means for me and for Hogwarts.
Escape. Gear. Talents. Talents. Spells. Spells. Core. Core. Wiggeneld Potency I. Stupefy Mastery. Basic Cast. Protogo Mastery. Basic Cast Airborne Absorption. Basic Cast impacts on airborne enemies contribute more to the ancient magic meter. Required Protogo Mastery. Stealth. Dark Arts. Enduring Curse. Avada Kedavra Mastery. Killing an enemy with Avada Kedavra. Crucio Avada Kedavra Mastery. Killing an enemy with Avada Kedavra kills all cursed enemies. Spells. 5 out of 10. Spells. Purchase talents with talent points you've gained to Diffindo Mastery. Diffindo casts Slice through impacted enemies to strike addition. Core. Core. Purchase talent. Basic Cast Airborne Absorption. Basic Cast impacts on airborne enemies. Protogo Expertise. Stupefy Mastery. Enemies struck with Stupefy remain stunned for a longer period of time. Required level. Protogo Mastery. Perfect Protogo releases a damaging blast that breaks enemy shields. Required Wiganeld Potency I. Spells. Diffindo Mastery. Diffindo casts Slice through impacted enemies to strike additional targets. Dark Arts. Dark Arts. Core. Basic cast Airborne Absorption. Stupefy Mastery. Enemies struck with Stupefy remain stunned for a Protego Mastery. Perfect Protego releases a damaging blast that breaks enemy shields. Required level. Level 32. Gear. Headwear. Celestial, Saber, Brown. Imperial, Gray, Level. Collections. Revelio pages. 75 out of 150. Field guide pages discovered with Revelio that reveal interesting facts about the world around you. Wand handles. Conjurations. Conjurations. 73 out of 140. Wand handles. Level. Quests. Quests. The Polyjuice plot. I need to speak to Professor Fig about how to get into the headmaster's office. Mouse right, map. Flame's location, exit. The Polyjuice plot, the astronomy wing. Charms classroom. The Polyjuice plot. I need to speak to Professor Fig about how to get into the headmaster's office. Professor Fig's classroom. Professor Fig's a white outline indicates your active target. Force and control spells help you juggle smaller enemies. With practice, you can even manipulate spell cooldowns to juggle enemies indefinitely.
Now here's Professor Fig. The Keepers have shown me where the next trial is.
Has something changed?
Lodgok and I have learned that the goblins are searching for another repository, like the one we saw at Rookwood Castle. And I discovered that they're building massive drills to help in their search. Professor Fitzgerald seemed very concerned.
I see. Ranrock clearly knows even more than we suspected.
And sir, there's something else. Lodgok knew Miriam.
He knew Miriam?
They encountered each other at Rookwood Castle. She was doing research. That's where she found the container with the port key. He liked her so much that he let her leave with it, despite orders from Ranrock.
I don't know what to say. She could win over almost anyone. I want to hear more of this. And, in fact, I'd like to speak with Lodgok directly. But we've no time now. Where is the next trial?
Believe it or not, it's in the headmaster's office.
Incredible. All right. You'll need the password to get past the stone gargoyle. The headmaster's house elf will know it.
I've actually met Scrope, but I'm not sure he'll tell me. He's rather devoted to the Black family.
He is. So you'll need a disguise. I have just the thing. A polyjuice potion. You'll look and sound like Professor Black.
Wait, doesn't Polyjuice Potion require a bit of the person you want to change into? And take ages to brew?
It does.
So how do you already have Polyjuice Potion to change into Professor Black?
One never knows when such a thing may come in handy. Let's just say I felt the need to be prepared for anything after my fruitless trip to the ministry on his behalf. Now, time is of the essence. Drink up and I shall explain more. How do you feel?
Incredible. I won't forget that taste anytime soon. How do I sound?
Convincing. I've taken the liberty of transfiguring your robes. As we discussed, you'll need the password from Scrope, who could be anywhere in the castle. You might look for Professor Kagawa. She's taken to badgering the poor elf about Quidditch in the hopes that he can convince Black to change his mind. Thus far, unsuccessfully.
I see. But what if Professor Black sees me?
Leave him to me. I shall tell him where to meet a liaison from the ministry in Hogsmeade. That should give you plenty of time.
Thank you, Professor. I suppose we'll meet again in the map chamber.
It's rather strange to hear gratitude coming from Professor Black. I'll see you there.
Now to find the headmaster's house elf.
Map. Floor Flames, the Great Hall. The Library Annex. FLOO, the Polyjuice plot. The Polyjuice plot. The Library.
Do you have a moment, Professor? Professor, I was hoping to catch you.
Places to be, Professor Sharp. Places to be.
Of course, sir. Only, you'd asked me about a particular potion, and I
did? I did, yes. Well, spit it out, Sharp. I don't have all day.
Probably best not to discuss it here, sir.
I will decide what's best. Oh, really?
Really? Why can't we talk about potions here? Seems fine to me.
Very well. I've brewed the cure for boils you wanted. I can drop it by your office when it's convenient.
Of course, yes. No need for all the cloak and dagger. Simply have a student deliver it.
A student. Very well, sir, if you insist.
I do. And thank you, Sharp. I just hope you've brewed enough for all my boils.
Now, to determine which student gets this rather...
I wonder almost daily why I accepted this appointment from the Ministry. If you must speak with me, consult my secretaries or what have you. Now move...
I heard the headmaster approaching.
You call that a shine on those boots? Do better!
Headmaster? Here, what could he want?
Chewing with your mouth open? Where are your Mr. Gaunt? Where do you think you're going?
I beg your pardon, sir. I'm simply on my way outside.
Taking the day off, eh? Typical student, wasting the hours away.
I have to write 20 inches on Dittany and its uses. Was heading to the greenhouse.
Ah, yes! Mixed with bubo tuber pus makes a fine mustache paste. Yes, mustache paste. I find.
Are you feeling all right, sir? You don't seem yourself.
I assure you I am quite healthy, Gaunt. If I need a medical diagnosis, I shall head to St. Mungo's.
Something is very wrong.
Professor, a word? Professor Black, again, it is not too late to reconsider your decision regarding Quidditch. We could still have trials and a somewhat shortened season. It would be better than none at all.
But the injury, Madam Kogawa.
Professor, more than one student has taken a bludger to the head on our pitch. I dare say it knocked some sense into them. And they are fine now. The fact that it happened to be a pureblood, well, that's no reason to...
What nonsense! That you would trivialize the health of a student over a silly game.
A silly game? You are quite impossible sometimes. Sir, I've a good mind to write to the Department of Magical Games and Sports at the Ministry about you.
Please do. That would be unwise. Please do.
Good idea. I can even provide the parchment should you need it. Now, where is my elf?
Parchment? Very well, I will, and with pleasure. And I spotted Scrope in the Great Hall. Seems to be avoiding me.
I wonder why. Good day, Madam Kogawa.
What did we do to deserve him as a head?
Greetings! I mean, out of my way, children.
I hope it's not about anything I've been doing.
Miss Broom, a word.
Oh, Professor, this is an interesting surprise. It's Bloom, by the way.
Remind me of your area of affinity, Broom. OWLs are swift approaching.
Charms, sir. Non-verbal spells. Might work on one that makes me disappear.
Well, keep at it, Broom. And before you know it, you'll be as invisible as that new fifth year seems to be.
Well, they're as good as invisible to me, sir.
Rotten little extortionist holding my diary hostage.
What was that, Broom?
Nothing, sir.
Speaking of invisible, where's my blasted house elf?
Something seems a little off with the headmaster.
Stand proud, purebloods.
Professor, a word, please. Hello, Professor Black.
Ah, Professor Weasley. How delightful to see you.
Sir?
Since I have you here, I wonder if I might, speak with you about Professor Fig.
Oh, very well.
I've decided to give him a bit more, leeway with his time.
Leeway, Professor? Are you sure that's wise? I confess I do worry for his students. He's rarely here as it is.
He's handling secret ministry matters.
Ah, well, yes. He's handling some official ministry business for me.
I see. But, sir, if I may, I am wary of how much time the new fifth year seems to be spending away from the castle, supposedly on Professor Fig's behalf. I've heard unsettling rumours of their escapades. Everything from sneaking into the Forbidden Forest to confronting Ranrock's loyalists and Rookwood's lot.
What? Goodness. You cannot believe everything you hear, Professor. No, you cannot. I mean, I shall keep an eye on Fig. You simply keep doing the wonderful job that you're doing. Simply wonderful.
Thank you. But I'm happy to look into...
Good. That'll be all, Weasley. I mean, Professor Weasley. Good day.
A wonderful job. Leeway for Professor Fig? I shall never understand
that. That ought to give Professor Fig some breathing room.
Scrope's as hard a worker as any house elf.
Scrope!
Oh, greetings, Master.
Remind me of the password to my office.
Oh, but Master made Scrope swear never to tell anyone, even Master himself.
You dare question me?
How dare you question me? I've a mind to give you a matching set of ears.
Yes, sir. Of course, sir. Scrope begs forgiveness. It is the Black family motto, Master.
Right. Of course.
Master does remember it.
It's to do with strength. It's to do with my family's reign. It's to do with purity of blood.
It's pure bloods forever, isn't it?
Close, Master. Scrope thinks Master is indeed testing Scrope. It is always pure.
Obviously.
And, of course, as Master knows, in French.
Yes, of course. I order you to pronounce it for me.
Oh, Master knows that Scrope's French is most pitiful. Oh, very well. Toujours pure.
There is another matter, Scrope. I confiscated this filthy diary from a student. It smells of squid and seawater.
Oh, Apollonia's diary. That is quite a surprise, Master. What do you wish Scrope to do with this treasure? Rubbish.
Whatever you wish, Scrope. It's your treasure. Now, off with you. The Polyjuice potion's wearing off. Ahem! Attention, students! I hereby decree that the Great Hall be forthwith decorated in the stunning banners of Slytherin. I shall be taking no questions at this time. Or ever. Made it just in time. It's wearing off.
Fig was right. I can't believe it worked. Now, to speak the password to the gargoyle.
Map. Florflame's locations. Quests. All. Level. Challenges. Map. Map. Flame U. The Great Hall, the Astronomy Wing. The Grand Staircase. The Magnificent, the Grand Staircase. The Grand Staircase, Grand Staircase Tower. The Grand Staircase. The Astronomy Wing. Astronomy Tower. Professor Fig's class, Hall of Hero Diane, Transfiguration Court, the Astronomy Wing. The South Wing. Collection Chests. Hospital Wing. Clock Tower Court, Faculty Tower. Remember to spend your talent points. A Hogsmeade vendor is looking to find beasts a good home, and offers coin for any you bring to her. Consider her offer when your vivarium or in
Revelio.
15th of February, 1851.
Revelio. Alohomora.
QE. Move green spark. AD. Move red spark. Escape. Back.
Revelio.
Darling sister.
Revelio. Alohomora.
QE. Move green spark. AD. Move red spark. Escape. Back.
Revelio.
Professor Hecate. As
Revelio. Revelio. The gargoyle. That's where I need to speak the password.
Escape. Back. Lumos.
Lumos. Revelio.
Headmaster's office guard.
Lumos. Revelio. Toujours pure. I wonder if all the elite wizarding families have a motto. Revelio.
Sleeping portraits. Guide pages.
Elohomora.
QE. Move green spark. AD. Move red spark. Escape. Back.
Revelio.
Dear Phineas, the children have been asking about your
Expelliarmus. Confingo. Bombarda. Revelio.
It's good to see you.
All thanks to Professor Fig's quick thinking. Now what?
Approach the pedestal in the antechamber and read the book that appears.
Very well. What will I find in
What can I expect to find in the book?
A story. I cannot say more. You may recognize some elements of it, as I was inspired by a tale with which many wizarding children are familiar.
Very well.
I suspect there will be more to this than reading a book.
Your suspicions are correct. We shall speak when you are finished.
Has this been under the headmaster's nose all this time?
Apothecary receipt. Cure for boils, 1/5. Receipt. Hair tonic. Mustache wax.
Revelio. That must be the pedestal.
New potions and plants can be unlocked for your tool wheel by purchasing recipes from J. Pippin's Potions and Seeds.
Where am I? Professor Fitzgerald, can you hear me?
I am here. In this place, you may call me Neve. You shall be witness to a fable. Pay attention. Things are not always as they seem. You must move swiftly and cautiously. Use the tools you encounter to find me. The first you will need is a cloak. In this place, as in life, death takes many forms. Avoid each of them at all costs.
I should have run when I could. I'd be free by now.
They're gone. For now. I need to get out of here. Where could Neve be? I need to time this just right. I see. A staircase straight ahead. Death. A ladder. Perhaps they won't be able to find me if I go up there. This is my chance. I'm coming, Neve. Too many. I must cross this road as fast as I can. That's where I need to go. But I need to find a way past them.
Try again. Remember to spend your talent points. Talents can significantly improve the power of your favorites.
I'd best move while I can. Neve must be here somewhere. Too many. I must cross this road as fast as I can. That's where I need to go. But I need to find a way past them. Nothing this way but more danger. There must be another way to find you. I need to turn back. There's no getting past them that way. That doorway looks like the only safe way forward. Closed tight. No way but forward, I suppose. Now's my chance. That's the way forward. Can this be? I think I'm invisible. They can't see me at all. I can get closer to them. This is the way forward. Finally free. Now, where are you, Neve?
You have outrun death thus far, but have yet to find me. Keep searching, but this time you will be unable to hide. Wield the wand you see before you. Do not squander its extraordinary power.
I've never felt such power.
Bombarda! Revelio. Potato. Stupefied.
Revelio. Bombarda! Defender! Depulso! Depulso! Defender! Depulso! Bombarda! Depulso! Bombarda! Depulso! Bombarda! 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 Defender! Depulso! Revelio.
Revelio.
A simple stone. This must be for me.
You are far from finished. Pass through the mourners ahead. Nothing is what it seems.
I can't believe she's dead.
Dear sweet Neve.
Let us always honor her memory.
May her memory be a treasure to us forever.
You found me, but you cannot undo what has been done. The magic of the stone can only conjure a shadow of my former self. But there is no light without shadow, as there is no shadow without light. Simply because you can eliminate darkness does not always mean that you should. Remember that as you witness my memory.
Isadora, what you did for your father was remarkable.
Well, wasn't it? And Percival needn't worry about the strands of emotion or the traces that this magic leaves. I found a way to contain all of it.
You haven't stopped.
Goblin Silver.
You spoke to a goblin about this.
Don't worry, he has no idea what we're containing.
We don't know what effect any of this may have. The emotions, the dark traits.
You sound like Percival. And as it happens, I do know. It is a source of strength, of focus. Somehow it enhances my ability to wield magic.
I don't follow, Isadora.
I think we can harness it.
Power like this is not to be toyed with. In the wrong hands.
You saw what I did for my father. Oh, Neve, imagine the good we could do. Everyone is in some kind of pain.
What are you doing?
Breathe it in. Can you feel it?
Oh, Isadora. This must stop. All of it.
You've kept this power to yourselves for so long because you fear it. I choose to embrace it.
Our Revelio can sometimes help reveal the solution to a difficult magic puzzle.
Revelio.
Is it true? Has someone completed the first 3 trials?
It is, and I have.
You are so...
Young. I know. You must be Professor Bakar.
I am.
Pleased to meet you. The pensive memory I just witnessed. Was Isadora inhaling painful emotions?
She was.
It was fascinating.
I was amazed to see that it seemed to give her some sort of power, and that she could harness it. But how?
I worry that you seem more intrigued than repulsed. I hesitate to reveal the location of my pensive to someone who, perhaps, has yet to understand the responsibility of power.
I can assure you, Professor, I do. In fact, what you don't yet know is that a dangerous goblin called Ranrock has accessed the repository at Rookwood Castle. He has learned to harness the contents of it as a source of immense power. He plans to use that power against wizard kind. We have no time to waste.
I see. Nonetheless, the knowledge you shall gain after you witness my memories is too valuable to share without further consideration. I shall require time to confer with the other keepers.
It seems we have no choice but to wait, frustrating as it is. I heard what you told Professor Bakar. Isadora was inhaling emotions to gain power?
She was, and she pulled emotions, as she did from her father, from Professor Fitzgerald, without permission.
Monstrous.
What's more, she said that she found a way to store the traces of magic she extracted in goblin silver.
The repositories?
Possibly. There's something I didn't get a chance to tell you earlier. Ranrock has been digging at locations tied to the 5 names he found in the journals of a goblin metalworker named Bragbor.
5 names? The Keepers, and who else? Isadora Morganac?
Precisely. That's how he's been one step ahead of us. Gringotts, the Tower, Rookwood Castle.
If the Keepers won't tell you where the next trial is yet, I say we at least maintain a watch on Ranrock. Perhaps he'll lead us to more information.
Perhaps. I hope to hear from Lodgok soon. I haven't heard anything since I learned of the drills. Oh, and as you've probably guessed by now, your Polyjuice plan worked like a charm.
I knew it would. I may have done too good a job distracting Black. I had no idea he can't hold his fire whiskey.
Quests. All. Quests. Collections. Enemies. Enemies. 58 out. Death's Shadow. These agents of death attack mercilessly but will fall quickly to the power of a particular wand. Death's Troll. These monsters. Death's Dark Mongrel. Dark Mongrel. Keeping as much. Level 32.
I shouldn't have reacted so bitterly about your goblin friend. I apologize. I hope we can finish what we started with the triptych. Please meet me at the southern coast. We can search for the final canvas piece.
Quests. In the shadow of the mountain. I received an owl from Sebastian. It seems, despite Phoenix Rising. I wonder what Deke wants to talk with me about. I need, in the shadow of the mountain. I received an owl from Phoenix Rising. Level. Owl post. Settings. Save game. In the shadow of exploring. Manual save, exploring. Level. Challenges. Level.